you ready to be inspired? Fired up? Think differently about innovation? Please join me in welcoming Dr. Simone Ahuja.
The most common question I get asked by leaders is, how do we do more with less? I'm with organizations all over the world. Every week I go to a different industry. It could be an association, could be the world's most innovative company. And there's always this same thing in the mindset, in the atmosphere. Everyone thinks we need more. We need to do more. We need to have more. But the truth is, we already have what we need. "40% of the organizations we know best, the world's biggest, they're not even going to be around in 10 years because customer needs are changing and organizations aren't adapting fast enough." There's some great news because less time, less money, and less support actually leads to better outcomes. Now, I know that might make you a little uncomfortable, but come with me on this ride. Less makes better. Over 10 years ago, I was knee-deep in on-the-ground research in India and other emerging markets, studying how people with very few resources solve really small problems and really big problems. And the most fascinating approach that I came across was something called jugaad. It's a colloquial term that I learned about, and it means solving problems with ingenuity and flexibility. I was able to codify this process. And I've been teaching this in many industries, many sectors. And it can be used in any size organization.
Our keynote speaker this morning is a global innovation expert, a best-selling author.
Organizations such as Pepsi, United Health Group, and Procter & Gamble bring her in to help make innovation a way of thinking.
She's dedicated herself to the democratization of innovation so that everyone is more empowered to address the problems around them.
It was a very timely message.
Very thought-provoking, amazing,
incredible.
The bomb.
Today, I'm going to share with you a little bit more about how we can embody that spirit of problem solving and innovation and reveal some innovation secrets. What less makes better allows you to do is to innovate in real time without upending your organization, without throwing everything off track. And I think that is the secret of problem solving that no one talks about, is you already have what you need to get started. The answers aren't always obvious, so I'll give you a code for using less to make better. It is just 5 steps. It is simple and it is repeatable. Index, you define impact, you investigate, you iterate, and you implement. When I talk to managers and leaders, part of the reason they don't want to innovate is they don't want to do so much hand-holding. But if your people know a simple process to make things better, to problem solve, to advance the organizational strategy and goals, they'll bring their insights forward and they'll help you solve those problems in real time. So what does that look like in real life? Well, this is Belinda Addis. She's an organic chemist at L'Oreal, and she was working on mascara. But she was really troubled by the fact that this global cosmetics company didn't have a foundation that matched her deeper skin tone. And she said, look, we're supposed to be one of the world's leaders in cosmetics, serving people all over the world, but this foundation doesn't cut it for people of color. And they said, okay, show us what you got. They leveraged existing resources. They would go to road shows, talk to end users, gather data, bring that back. Ultimately, they emerged with a complete blockbuster for L'Oreal. If you create the systems, if you create the space for it, if you create the openness and the mindset, you will have more entrepreneurial action.
Really actionable.
empowering, and fun.
Innovative.
It gives me hope.
This is where I might cry, to be honest, because it was a great experience.
Everything is more. There's just more choices, more options, and it makes it harder to actually feel like you can do. And so being able to take a step back and reflect that less can be more was really a great message today.
So what I want you to do today is just remember one thing. Solving problems doesn't have to be more expensive. Having better outcomes doesn't have to be very complicated. You can leverage the power of less makes better, because less not only makes better, your better changes the world.